back to Curriculum Cafe, where content is key and education is our focus. We hope you liked our video on The Lorax by Dr. Seuss. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out. But this week, we'll be reading Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. But first, let's learn a little bit more about who Maurice Sendak is.
In Brooklyn, New York, in 1928, Maurice Sendak was born. When he was growing up, he was often sickly and confined to bed, so he spent much of his time drawing, which led him to his career in illustration. Sendak often described his pictures as representations of family members. Before he wrote a children's book of his own, Sendak illustrated works from many other authors. He achieved critical acclaim for Where the Wild Things Are, which was written in 1963 and featured illustrations that were much darker and more mysterious than the norm for children's books. The Hans Christian Andersen Medal was awarded to Sendak in 1970 for his work in illustration, and this was the first time that the medal was awarded to an American. In 2009, Where the Wild Things Are was released as a feature film. Now, let's read Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up," so he was sent to his bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew, and grew, and grew until the ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off through night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." "Now stop," Max said, and sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely, and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go, we'll eat you up, we love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat, and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper, waiting for him. It was still hot.
Thanks for watching. We hope you liked our video, and for more, make sure you subscribe below, or like us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or go to curriculumcafe.com for more information about our services. Thanks. Have a good night.